Oh, start the day off right.
March 16th, out here at Rum Village, and I'm stoked to be riding for the first time this year. Let's go check out the trails.
Let's go do it.
Getting a nice start this year. You know, here in Indiana, this weather just gets wild. You never know what it's going to be. Especially in northern Indiana, we have some wacky weather year round. I know, I haven't ridden on dirt in so long. Hit up rays all those times this year. It's nice right on the wood. So this isn't exactly my first ride of the year. I've been fat biking and I've made a few trips out to rays in Cleveland, Ohio. But this is my first time putting rubber on dirt this year. Gotta knock all the little rust off my legs. That's one thing about Rum Village is that it'll get your legs pumping with all the climbing. Man, we could make that berm even bigger though. Now I say we could make that berm bigger because I worked at the trail day last year, and that's one of the features we did. We have a trail day coming up the beginning of April for Rum Village here. Looking forward to that. Little jump. It always amazes me how much a bike ride does for the soul. I somehow seem to forget every time, but I don't mind rediscovering that feeling. Oh, it's such a nice day. You're probably gonna hear me say that 100 times in this video. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Tough climb. Especially when you're out of shape like me. Oh, it's a fun workout though. This little climb gets me too. It isn't necessarily a hard climb, but the switchbacks are short and tight, and that is what makes it difficult for me. Alright, made it. So this whole video is going to be about just me going, oh, can't breathe. I mean, beer and taco. It is the mountain biker's meal, but adds up during the off season.
That's right.
Now, I'm not sure if there's ever a thing as too many tacos, but I definitely have had my fair share, and it's starting to show on my waistline. But that extra weight really does help on these downhills. There. Or that one video I had a pretty good crash coming up into this thing. Been trying to work on my jump, so I wanted to attempt that a few more times. Here we go. Now that I'm doing it for video, it's probably going to be the crash. Still kind of case of that landing, but whatever. That's skinny. It's hard to hit this thing. Concludes the intermediate, so now we're on to the red trail. What makes this one difficult is the climbs. It's not really, I mean, there's a couple features on here, some drops and stuff, but it's really the climbs here that get you. Slick leaves. Yeah. Yeah, I love that shit. That's why I love mountain biking, is that stuff there. All right, I don't think I'm getting this one, but I'm gonna try it. Woo! Oh, I'm surprised, to be honest with you, man. I felt a little shaky up there approaching it, but whew, glad I got it, because that one has a little risk factor to it. Yeah, if you go off this side, it's a drop. So I'm already at that part of the video where my legs are tired from climbing. And I haven't even done any of the hard climbs yet. So God, bear with me. So one of my main goals this year though is to be able to put more miles on my legs and to be able to put more elevation during my climbs, or what the hell ever you want to say. A little technical spot here. It's a nice downhill. But it's always up to kind of a tough climb here. Come on. All right. Made it. It's a hard one.
This section of the trail has a few options, but the drop is always the tricky one. I always get a bit nervous when I'm approaching it, mostly because the hill is steep and you're so high up in the air.
Whew. I say the approach of it. Recording? All right. This drop right here is a little sketchy. Oh, just that coming in right there first.
I know the cameras don't show how steep this section actually is, but I was stoked to hit it.
Here's the tough one. Ooh, it's muddy.
I'm not sure if this is the tallest hill at Rum Village, but this is my most challenging climb. It is long, it turns a few times, and it is towards the end of the trail, so you are usually a bit tired. Plus, it just seems to keep on going and going and going.
Yeah.
But with every miserable climb follows a lovely downhill section. To be honest, I'm just grateful to get a chance to take my bike out and enjoy the spring weather rolling in.
Normally I come up here and go to the right and I hit this drop, but today I'm just feeling a little tired. I'm gonna try this little rock roll instead.
I find that my body and my mind just don't react as quickly when I'm fatigued, so I didn't want to risk hitting that drop. And if you're a subscriber, you know how often I crash.
Completely fatigued. Pretty disappointed in myself, to be honest, how tired I am. Oh! Oh, sorry, Craig, you all right? Didn't see the trail quite. I was about to go right off this thing. Skipping this tabletop today. It was rough anyways.
Hey, you know what? For my first trail ride of the season, I didn't do terrible, but I definitely have some work to do.
All right, we just finished up Rum Village for the first ride of the year. Make sure to hit subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.